Hey Gemini, welcome to Key Wisdom. This, my darlings, is your reading for the time period from about the 26th of March over the next week, next couple of weeks. It's been sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign. I'm urging everyone to check out the moon sign just because we've had the equinox and just because we've very recently, and we just had the Pisces moon, and it really is, our moon sign can really, I'm started watching my moon sign, and it really just gives us an idea of what our intuition knows that our conscious mind might not. So definitely check those out as well. Okay, let's get started. Gemini, this is you. This is you this week. The Hanged Man, this is the energy that's underriding the Hanged Man. Okay, so the energy that's the foundational energy for you, what's moving you forward. This is where you're coming from. Okay, this is your recent past. This is where you're heading to. This is where you're going. So we've got we'll clarify all these energies, and I will give you a chakra reading at the end of the reading, the tarot reading. I'll be clarifying all these energies. Okay, my darling, at the base of the reading. I mean, if there was not a theme, Gemini, I mean, come on. I think this, so we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Wands, and we've got the Hermit energy, and at the base of the reading we've got the Two of Swords. So we've got indecision, we've got no movement yet, okay, this week. You know, going into next week as well, still potentially making some decisions. This could have to do with love or something you're passionate about, but we'll clarify as we go. So my darlings, we start off with the Hanged Man. So this is you this week, Gemini. This is you this week. You're kind of waiting, you're kind of resting, you're kind of trying to come into some awareness, and that's what we see here with the Two of Swords, this underlying energy. Sword energy is your energy, okay? It's her energy. It's about your thoughts, your conscious mind, your logic, your reason, okay? And there's, with twos, it's about commitments to ideas, to people, to things, to perspectives in this instance. And it seems that you're kind of stuck in a way of thinking, and you are trying to understand what to do. You're trying to this week you're trying to kind of work it out, but it's like nothing's happening. You feel as though there's nothing happening. You feel like this is stagnant energy. However, the universe thinks differently. When we see this energy, we know it's a card of expansion. It's number 12, so it's 1 and 2, which is 3. 3 is number of expansion. 3 is connected to the Empress, for example, okay? 3 is related to awareness and coming into awareness and breaking new ground, new awareness that you're coming into. That's what this energy, that's what this week's about, and that's what this time's about. I want to look at who this is related to, what it's related to. We'll look at that in a second. Okay, the energy that's kind of moving you forward this week is this Knight of Pentacles energy. So yeah, slow moving energy. Yeah, it's earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn, actually. This is Taurus's card, but ultimately it's that this is a stabilizing experience for you. Ultimately, this is something about your security. We see this is about you understanding potentially what's going to make you secure, and you feeling that you're going toward security. That's what I feel. I feel like even though you're waiting, even though you're, you know, there's a decision that needs to be made, even though there's awareness that needs to come through for you, we see that throughout all these energies so far. There isn't any panic, there isn't any nervousness, there isn't any worry, really. It's as if you know that this is the energy that's moving you forward. It's as if you know that this process this week of you basically not taking any action, but, you know, being reflective, trying to see everything, trying to see a situation. We'll look at this, what the situation is, trying to see a situation from a different perspective, trying to come into understanding. It's as if you know and understand that this is something that's actually leading you toward security, that this is that gateway opening, that 111. This is this energy of you seeking wisdom and doing whatever it takes to seek wisdom. And if that means doing nothing for now, then that's what you're going to do. You're moving slowly, but you are moving towards security. Okay, and you know that. So this is where you've come from. So this is beautiful, isn't it? It's the Four of Wands here. And, you know, for shorthand, we call this card the marriage card. So there was a time where you felt this level of security, or you felt this connection, or you felt this commitment, or you felt that this is something that you could have, that you could find. Maybe that you found it in someone, and maybe you found it with somebody, and there's a pause though now. I feel that there's a pause. Look at that, Four of Wands, Five of Wands. It's as if you found it and then all the trouble started. This is struggle, but internal struggle. This isn't, you know, necessarily, it could be with people around you, but this is you going through changes. You're going through change, and it's as if this energy, this idea, this energy of commitment to somebody, or of this marriage, or of wanting this level of commitment, or feeling as though you found it, or feeling as though you had that in your hand, it's as if that feeling brought about this energy of conflict within yourself, of awakening and awareness. I feel like it's kind of, there's digging. I feel like it's been like you've been digging. I feel like it's been you've been digging. I feel like it's actually opened you up. It's actually opened up your interesting. It's actually opened up what's beneath the surface for you. There's wounding for you, and it's like you've exposed it, and it's like this energy of committing, or of finding your person, or of feeling like you're ready for this type of commitment. It's as if understanding that, knowing that, which is just in your recent past, you found that. It's as if that has created this conflict within yourself. It's uncovered things. So let's see what it's uncovered. Well, it's putting you in this energy of the Hermit energy, the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy, but toward commitment. Well, I said commitment, but towards stability. You're moving slowly towards stability, to feeling stable, to feeling secure, to feeling balanced, to knowing what you want, to maybe manifesting this. Four of Wands here, to maybe manifesting this. But at the moment, it's about understanding this Five of Wands for you. It's about understanding what this is, and this is what this Hermit energy is here. We've got number 9 here. Number 9 is foundational energies. Number 9 is let me look at what number the 9th house is, because I can't remember what the 9th house is actually. Is that the 9th house? No, second. Hang on a second. Just bear with me a second. I want to just double check what the 9th house is, because I feel like it is. Sorry, just bear with me. They're all mixed up. 11th, you know, the one that I need, I can't find, of course. Oh, there it is, 9th house. There we go. This is what the 9th house relates to. It relates to the 9th house in astrology. It relates to religion, philosophy, higher learning, foreign countries, or overseas travel, so it could be at a distance from somebody, dreams, spirituality, synchronicity, in-laws, and then it's linked to the signs Sagittarius, Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter, which is about, awareness, awakening, surprises, and fire. Okay, so that's the element of fire, so that's changes, quick change, etc. So it's as if this awareness, this inner thinking, this higher learning, this going within to understand what is there, to find out what's there, to find out the root cause of this Five of Wands, to find out why finding your Four of Wands, or finding potentially something that makes you feel happy and something you want to go toward, why does this create a conflict within you? This is what you're finding out. This is what you're really coming into awareness and awakening. It's about your emotional foundations. Number 4 are the structures. It's related to the 4th house, is related to your family, your roots, where you're from. So if you see that they're quite linked, aren't they, in that sense? Just bear with me a second. There we go. Look, get my astrology out of there. Right. So look at this with number 4. So you see the similarities, you know, mother, father, roots, the ground and underground. So what's beneath? When I talked about digging before, family life, place of birth, home, property. This is what the fourth house is related to. Cancer, so emotion, moon, intuition, water, again emotion. So this is what we have here. It's as if you're learning and understanding your emotional foundations. You're getting to understand what your emotional foundations are, what underpins your sense of security, what underpins your sense of, you know, why is this something that you want to fight against? Where did this come from? And it could come from family woundings, it could come from mother and father, it could come from divorce in the family, you know, broken up family when you were growing up. It's you recognizing finally. I feel like this process has been a bit ongoing, to be fair. I feel like it's been slow. That's because of this energy here. Let's have a look then at what's putting you, let's clarify some of these. Whoa, there's some cards that want to come through, so I want to clarify and look at sort of what's causing this. And I also want to look at this Four of Wands. I want to look at this first, actually. I want to look at the bottom of the deck as well. Also, that is there. Okay, so okay, so I didn't shuffle the cards actually, but I should have, but it doesn't matter. These are what wanted to come out. So let's look at these. This is your Hangman. This is what you're kind of trying to get to. I really want to look. In fact, let me look at this first, because I want to look at this. There you go. Yeah, I just wanted to see what was actually creating this conflict, and really, was it about love? Was it about a commitment? And it clearly was. It shows that it's feelings of love. It's acting on. It's masculine, so it's about the actions that we take toward creating this, toward securing this. Well, it looks like the actions that you've taken is to fight your feelings, and this is what's creating this conflict within you. Or you have been. You know, it's these emotions. It's this love. It's this. The idea that you can have this, or that you desire this, or that you've maybe found someone that can give you this, that is what's creating that conflict within you. And this could be vice versa, you know, if you're a cross watcher, blah, 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 blah. But see, we have this, another two here. And we have the Queen of Cups there as well. So we've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got the Six of Wands. So, you know, there's these energies here. King and Cup. Yeah, you know, it's looking like a divine masculine, divine feminine, so twin flame, union. It's looking like that type of energy, to be fair. If this makes sense to you, it's looking like it's the union itself. It's a coming together of you and somebody else that's kind of created these this kind of forcing you in a sense to do this inner work, but you know that you need to do it, and you know that as long as it takes, it's necessary, because you know it's like you have found something, you have found a person. And again, this is what's giving you, providing you, it's going to help you understand that this process is going to help you to feel secure. You understand that this process is where you need to be. You need to go through this process in order to get to this Rihanna card. You know, I've got everything. I don't know why I call it Rihanna, but I just do. I don't know, it's not the dress, I don't know, but it's just like, you know, everything you need. You know, you're where you need to be. You've got yourself, you know, you in your head and in your heart and in your soul in alignment, you know, your external world in alignment, you're feeling good about yourself. Then that's when it's ready, you're ready to move on. That's when you're ready to move on. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like this process of the Hangman is helping you to move on. This process of the Hangman is helping you to discover and to see these patterns and the emotional cycles that you've been in. This is like illumination. This is literally the sun and the moon here, and this is the sun at the back and the moon at the front here. And the sun is about our actions, the things that we do, the things that we see in our lives. And our moon is about what's beneath the surface, our emotions and our intuition. And it's as if the sun, when we see this eclipse here, the sun is casting a light, this shedding light on all the things that are beneath the surface. It's shedding light on all the things that you don't see, that you take for granted, the patterns of behavior, the tendencies that you have. It's as if the sun has shed light on it. It's as if this process of the Hangman is shedding light on the things that are beneath the surface for you, the cycles, the way of thinking that you have, the way that the emotional, your emotional foundations. This process is shedding light on all these things, and it's this process that's helping you to walk away from the emotional cycles, and then ultimately to feel secure and more ready to love. Now, this is a process, look, that you're suspicious of, you see. It's interesting because this one just wanted to pop out as well. So there's kind of, sorry, can you see those? So there's kind of this energy, isn't there, of you know, you're suspicious of this process. You're suspicious. You're not sure whether this process is going to work. You're not sure if this process is going to hurt you. You're not sure if you're going to be able to complete the process, if you're going to become the King of Pentacles, if you're going to be able to offer that security to somebody else. But you also have this energy here just peeping over, coming in the other direction of the Knight of Wands. This is the all the gear, no idea energy. This is the, you know, it's almost like, which one do you want to be? It's almost like, which life do you want? It's almost like, in a sense, you're suspicious of the fact that you can offer security, or that you can have this type of security because of the things that have happened in the past, because of your emotional foundations, because of maybe family issues, or, you know, what happened when you were growing up. Maybe there was a significant trauma. It's as if you kind of, you wonder which one you are. You wonder which one you are just because of this, because of the experiences that you've had in your life, in your past experiences with relationships. There seems to be a lot of love here, of potential here. I want to put some of these cards back in. We do have this Two of Cups, but I'm going to put them back in, and we're gonna just look for now some outcomes, really. You know, what could, I want to just know some things, who this person is. So it's looking like there's a situation that's going to change, and it looks like it's potentially someone that's coming back around, because it's a Wheel of Fortune. So it is, this situation has kind of got you turned up, got your head turned, got your head flipping. Okay. I want to see, I feel like new energy is coming in. Yeah, I feel like new energy is coming in. I feel like I can feel that. So whether this is wow, this is special. This is special. This is special. This is vulnerable, but it's special. It's kind of like important to be vulnerable. It's like that. It's like, that's the message. It's important to be vulnerable. Now, whether that's you, whether that's them, whether that's both of you, it's important to be vulnerable. And it's as if you recognize how important you learn and see, and start to see how important it is to be vulnerable. So whether that's something that you've judged in the past of somebody else, not saying you haven't, just for example, so you might have said, oh God, I can't, why would you be that vulnerable? Why would you just allow people to get away with it? Blah, 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 blah. It's like you finally realize, no, it is important to be vulnerable. Or when people want to share their feelings, you're like, oh my God, you don't have to share your feelings. It's like, no, you realize how important it is to be vulnerable. You realize that this is what you're learning. This is what you're learning. I want to look at some outcomes now. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Fool card. There we go. I knew the Fool card would be coming out. This is looking like it's another week. You know, it's another 5 days or so, really. So this week, you know, when we get into when we get into April, we'll see movement and energy. I keep feeling there's going to be surprises at the end of the month of March. I feel like there's going to be surprises at the end of the month of March, so it could be a quick turnaround. But I definitely feel like I definitely feel this new energy coming in for you. So this is what we're moving on to. We're moving to this energy. You're moving into this energy of the Ten of Swords, and this is like pain. It's like the reality of the damage that your thinking has caused you, the things that you've lost, the pain that you've felt, that you've put yourself in. That we all do that to ourselves. You know, we all cause ourselves pain by doing this, by refusing to see, by refusing to address the issues, the family issues, or the past trauma, or the past hurt, or the fact that I'm fighting myself, or the fact that I'm in this pattern. We all cause ourselves pain. We all cause ourselves pain by refusing to see the truth, by refusing to acknowledge the truth for ourselves. And sometimes we don't do it on purpose. Sometimes it's not like, you know, it's not like we want to be walking around like this. You know, it's not until the eclipse comes that we see, blimey, why am I walking around here? Why am I still here? Like, why am I still feeling like this? Why am I still thinking like this? It's not until the eclipse happens that we actually see it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still here. I'm out. And as soon as we see it, we're out. As soon as we see it, we're gone, we move, our perception's changed. And this is just you recognizing the pain that you've caused yourself, almost like vowing, I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. You know, it's the end of that cycle. It's the end of that thinking. It's the end of that indecision. You know, our decisions will be made. The 6 again. So this is the number of acceptance, acknowledgement. It's the number of balance. So it's as if there's potentially balance on both sides. There's kind of a want to move on. I feel like there's a want to move on. That's how I feel. I feel like there's a want to move on, you know, from on your part, on the other person's part. There's a want to move on, there's a want to be vulnerable, and I really feel like this is what you have to do. Like, you have to, I feel like it doesn't matter what response you're going to get, even, or what, or how it works out, or I feel like you're just gonna, you understand that you have to do it. You understand that you have to say it. You understand that you have to be vulnerable, and so you're willing to do that. This is a very grounded energy, Gemini. I feel like you've been in your head a lot, and that is coming down. Your higher self is coming down to the ground, and finally, and this is your higher self coming down to the ground, and ready to take that leap of faith, ready to get rid of this indecision, to get rid of, and to actually commit to something, to go forward, to go towards something. You know, you are ready to. That's what you're ready for. I just want to know what this is, what you're ready to go towards. King of, there you go. You're ready for the King of Pentacles, the husband, the Emperor there, the Hierophant there. So you're ready to move on to this energy of the King of Pentacles. And I feel like this is what I mean. Like, the thing that you're holding on to here is what you've learned, is a lesson that you've learned. And the lesson that you've learned is it's important to be vulnerable, and it's important to act on how I feel, and move with how I feel, and go with how I feel. You are ready to move toward that energy of the King of Pentacles. It's as if you've seen that, yes, you can do this. You can do this. So whether, it doesn't matter, male, female, you know, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. If you date, whatever, whoever you date, doesn't matter. You know, you're going toward this energy. So for some of you, you know, this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but we've got water here, and we have fire. So we've got all the signs here. But it really feels like you're holding on to what you've learned, just like the Fool does here. Holds on to what he's learned or she's learned, and that's what you're doing. You're moving forward, and you're making a decision. And we've got contact here. Oh, look at that. We've got contact here. So communication at the new bottom of the deck, and then the Ace of Cups there, and 6. Oh, beautiful. So there's a lot of nice, beautiful energies there for you guys. I feel like you're at a crossroads right now, but I feel like you know and understand that this is a necessary place for you to be. It is moving forward, so I reckon by the first week, you know, into the first week of April, definitely things will be changing for you. You'll be feeling much more confident, much more able to move forward, but could be surprises at the end of the month. So there could be surprises at the end of the month of March. Okay, so your chakra reading, what chakras are you? I do this 3 times, and if everything, and it tells me, see, I definitely feel like it's your root chakra. This is definitely your root chakra, and I feel like you are grounding yourself. I really feel like you're grounding your higher self. So your root chakra, so your message for this week, I am. This is the base chakra. This is your survival and security center. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. Survival and security center, family connections, animal instinct, controls fear, and helps in grounding. You know, this is really, grounding yourself really does help to energize your body, give you more energy. So I feel like this is a real, you know, you need to get outside this week, go for a walk by yourself, turn your music off, just be outside in nature. And I think that that's really going to be something that's going to help you. You know, I feel like you need to be outside. I feel like that's something that's really going to help you to feel good this week. And yeah, as I said, moving into April, it's beautiful for you guys. You really are ready to go toward this commitment and security in whatever that means, in whatever way that means for you. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'll be back next week with your love readings. This wasn't meant to be a love reading, but I'll be back next week for your love readings. Tiny's just come to say hello. Quick hello, Tiny. There you go. Say hello. Hello. Okay, no, it's been awkward. Okay, right. Take care, Gemini. Bye.